Unmasking the Enigma, the Thames Torso Murders. The Thames Torso Murders are a chilling fragment of Victorian London's history, unfolding between 1873 to 1889. These gruesome, cold-blooded killings sent shivers down the spine of the entire city and remain shrouded in mystery to this day. Our journey begins with the discovery of the first victim. As the city of London awakened to a typical morning in 1873, a grisly find in Battersea shattered the illusion of peace. The dismembered corpse of a woman, minus the head and limbs, was found floating in the Thames. This wasn't the end. Over a span of 16 years, 5 more similarly mutilated bodies were discovered. The victims were all women, their identities unknown. The only connection: they had all met a similarly horrifying end. Among the victims was the infamous Whitehall torso. Found within the construction site of the new Metropolitan Police Headquarters in 1888, this discovery sent shockwaves through the city. The paradoxical setting deepened the intrigue surrounding the case. Though the victims' identities remain unknown, they are not forgotten. Detailed post-mortem examinations revealed much about their lives. The victims were all adults, and their physical condition suggested they had lived hard lives, plagued by poverty and hardship. The mystery of the killer's identity still looms large over these cases. Despite extensive investigations, the police were unable to find a concrete lead. The killer's cunningness and ability to elude capture added to the horror. Among the key suspects were prominent members of society, including physicians and surgeons. The precision with which the bodies had been dismembered suggested the killer possessed surgical knowledge. One highly suspected individual was Charles Thomas Pierce, a medical practitioner with a history of violence. However, lack of substantial evidence left the authorities unable to convict him. Another suspect was Thomas Neal Cream, a doctor convicted of other murders. His modus operandi bore striking similarities to the Thames Torso Murders, but his incarceration during the crimes created an alibi that seemed unbreakable. The killer's signature was the dismemberment and disposal of the bodies. The victims were found scattered across different parts of the city. This ruthless display of violence suggested a sadistic inclination. The choice of locations for the body dumps was another chilling aspect of these murders. They ranged from bustling construction sites to secluded riversides, highlighting the killer's audacity and his contempt for the law. Despite extensive searches, no murder scene was ever discovered. This lack of a crime scene hampered the investigation, leaving the police groping in the dark. The Thames Torso Murders were not just a series of killings. They were a gruesome reminder of the violence lurking in the shadows of Victorian London. These murders also highlighted the plight of the city's underprivileged women. Their lives and deaths were brutal, their killers never brought to justice. The investigations into the Thames Torso Murders were one of the Metropolitan Police's biggest challenges. Despite their best efforts, the identity of the killer remained elusive. The lack of technological advancements hampered investigations. Fingerprinting and DNA analysis were a thing of the future, making the task of identifying the killer harder. The media played a significant role in these cases. Their sensational reporting captured the public's imagination, the chilling tales of murder keeping them hooked. However, the media also sparked panic. Tales of the gruesome murders left the city gripped with fear, a constant reminder of the lurking danger. This case has intrigued criminologists and historians alike, the enigma of the killer's identity adding to its allure. Theories continue to abound, but the truth remains buried in the past. The Thames Torso Murders are a chilling reminder of our capacity for cruelty. They expose the darker side of London's history, a side often overshadowed by its grandeur. While we remember the murders for their brutality, let's not forget the victims. They were women who lived hard lives and met harsh ends. They deserve to be remembered. In the annals of London's history, the Thames Torso Murders stand out. They are a stark reminder of a time when law and order were still finding their footing. Despite the passage of time, the Thames Torso Murders continue to haunt us. They are a grim reminder of an unsolved mystery, an enigma that continues to baffle us. This ends our journey through the chilling Thames Torso Murders. They remain one of the most gruesome chapters in London's history, a chapter that continues to intrigue and horrify us. As we part ways, let's remember the victims and hope that such horrors remain locked in the past, never to resurface. What is your guess? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like and subscribe for more haunting mysteries.